Hey YouTube, Darren here. Just gonna show you what all I've been working on this afternoon. This is something you don't see very often in this good condition, and I really haven't cleaned it that much. This is just really pretty. This is a Murray, obviously, riding mower, and the guy that I bought it from, it had a blown engine. I replaced the motor, and I did a short video of the carburetor a few videos back. He found this in a storage building. It had been in a building for years and years. So I pulled it out, cranked it up, and put a battery in it. No problems. You'll notice the washers and everything on this thing don't even have rust on them. I hadn't changed it or anything like that. That is just how it is sat. I mean, it's just like pristine. But hey, it's good for cutting grass with. So I put another motor in it, got it all finished up, cleaned up, and took some pictures of it. I'm about to kick it back out onto Craigslist and see if I can sell it. But it is super duper clean. Let me flip it around so you can see it without twisting your head. That's that Signature Series Briggs. And I also wanted to show you, this is something else I've been working on. I'll get them in and they'll be, the motor will be blown and nothing's worth anything except maybe a piece or a part or two. This is a mower deck off of a snapper. Everything on this is in good shape. It is a, I want to say it's a 28 or 30 inch single blade. These things down here in Alabama, people go crazy over these. If you have an old rear engine snapper down here, you will sell it probably for around $600 to $800 depending on the condition. If it's a 10 horsepower, people love them. People just go crazy about these things. So what I do is when I get one in that like a blown motor or something else is torn up on it, in that case I think the transmission was messed up on this old snapper, I pulled it apart, and like the seat is going to D-Trawick 27, and the body I'm just going to save it and scrap it out eventually after I pull off every nut and bolt that I need. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy cleaned up and painted up. Decks like these, once you get them cleaned and squared away, if the mandrel's good and the blade's good and you have your belt, these can go for like $150 to $200 down here. Yeah, go figure. So that's what I am working on today. Going to get it all cleaned up, grease it, make sure everything's doing good on it, and then put it up on Craigslist. I went ahead and taped off these decals because there's nothing worse than painting over a decal to me. So I got these guys squared away, and now we're going to put the foot coat on. Okay guys, I've gotten about 3/4 of it painted. I've used 1 can of paint already, and I've got a little bit of overspray or a little bit of runs, some fish eyes, but that's okay. It's going to be under the mower. It's really not going to be a problem. And what I'm looking to do is to fill in all the pits from the rust and debris that I was able to scrape off, just so it'll try to keep any more of it from rusting. But so far it's turning out pretty good, and I'm gonna keep on painting. Man, it's hot. More to come. Here we go guys. This is 2 coats in, and it's tacky enough that I was able to take the paint off, and the decals just make it pop really good. I'll do a clear coat over the whole thing once everything dries. It's like 95 degrees, so this should dry pretty quick, and it turned out really nicely. There is one minor defect, and that is on the front, and I'll let the purchaser know that. You can see it. I could weld something over it, but I'm just not going to. So that's it guys. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.